Hi, I'm Patrick Canavan and I'm the Labour and Cooperative Party candidate for Mayor. Here's just a few reasons why I'm asking you to vote for me. To give absolute priority to regeneration and creating more jobs, and to end the system where so much power rests with one individual. To try and give local councillors their influence back and to give you a much bigger say in what goes on here. And above all, I want to ensure that we protect our key services from the government's cuts. So in this election, I'm asking you to let me be your voice in these tough times. So on 5th of May, vote Canavan, first choice. Thank you very much. I'm standing for the Labour Party because I think only Labour can offer a real difference, a real choice from the coalition government. And here in Torbay, getting that choice, getting that difference is really crucial. We've had years of seesaw politics in Torbay between the Conservatives and the Liberal Democrats. So I think Labour can really make a difference here. The first thing I would want to do, if elected, is to try and end the system where there is so much power vested in one individual, and to try and devolve some of that power back down to the council. There's lots of things that can be done under the current system actually to do that. So I think you have to start that process straight away from day one and just try and make it a completely different way of doing business, making it more open, more transparent, and much more inclusive. So that's probably my top priority. There is a slight problem with the procurement issue here because the council is tied up with bureaucratic red tape and all of the legal situation in terms of European regulations. But the aim has been and still is to try and get that figure up to 20%, because 20% is the figure that the European Union actually allows councils to say, we will do this in our local plans. I would like, and I think actually the council would like, to get that figure up even higher. And I think you can do that by twisting a few arms, by influencing contractors to try and encourage them to use local businesses. So it's difficult to build it into the contract, but I think there's a lot more you can do through persuasion and arm twisting to try and get that figure up, to ensure that local benefit does come from those sorts of contracts. I think I'd want to try and organise the cabinet a bit differently. I worry that it's too centralised. It holds a lot of power in that little small circle. So what I'd want to try and do is to make it more inclusive by inviting the other parties, so that there was a representation of all groups within the cabinet, so that you got that kind of cross-section of ideas within the cabinet. I'm not sure I'd have all that many people, because I think it's a bit expensive actually to have too many people in the cabinet. But and I'd want to look at the portfolios for sure. I'm not quite sure the way it's split up at the moment is absolutely right, but clearly regeneration and getting somebody who's got the experience to do that role is crucial. But I think I'd want to do it by trying to share it out amongst the different parties.